A beautiful morning like this is perfect for hitting the water, but before you grab your rod and reel, you're going to want to check this out. This morning, Wake Up Central's Hayden Balgavy tells us about a cool opportunity for landowners in today's Outdoor Report.
Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Hayden Balgavy alongside Trey Reid with Arkansas Game and Fish. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, man.
Yeah.
Doing good. We got a lot of rain this week, Hayden.
Man, did we? North Central Arkansas. Good Lord.
Some of my favorite smallmouth streams are raging torrents right now, or have been the last few days.
It's crazy. Well, it's so dry. And
I'm not mad about it, man. I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, also, too, we talked about trout fishing a little bit last week and how that heat was affecting areas.
Absolutely.
Little red,
this
dam.
helps.
Oh, absolutely. It does help, too. So, speaking of fishing, though, here's something pretty interesting, though. AGFC is helping a lot of folks out. So, say you got some private area that you can fish on, and if you want to say, sharing is caring. A lot of folks want to help out. If sharing is caring to you and you've got a private area to fish in, Arkansas Game and Fish has got some great news for you.
Yeah, a couple different aspects of this program we're talking about, Hayden. This is our conservation incentive program. It is it's public access to private waters is what we call it. And we announced a conservation incentive program back in December, but it went into effect in January. Mostly terrestrial components. Basically, the state legislature set aside about $3 million for us to fund these various conservation programs for private landowners. Like if you've got feral hogs on your property and you need to get rid of them, want to get rid of them, we'll help with that. You know, we have these grants that we award, like for trapping feral hogs, for doing prescribed fires. But there's also an aquatic component, and it hasn't gotten as much attention as that terrestrial stuff. You know, a lot more, you know, obviously terrestrial habitat in the state than there is water. So anyway, although we're blessed by a lot of water, but you know, even though we do have a lot of public waterways, you know, we thought, wouldn't it be great if we could get private landowners willing, voluntarily, to accept this incentive payment, this grant essentially, to let the public come and fish their property or access a river maybe that doesn't have great access, but they've got a good, you know, piece of private land on that river. So we've got some landowners signed up now, and we'd love to have more. This is a program that we hope to do, you know, in the future as well.
This is a deal too for folks. I mean, this is pretty amazing.
Yeah, so like just like we've talked about with our wildlife management area permits, our W rice duck hunting permits for private rice fields, kind of works the same way. You go in between Thursday and Sunday of the weekend before you want to draw one of these permits. $5 application fee. You'll be notified if you draw, and then the next weekend you get the whole place to yourself.
How
this private water on Saturday and Sunday all to yourself.
You can turn that from a $5 permit and having the privacy. And I know a lot of people, you know, we're growing by the day here, the population in Arkansas.
Absolutely.
To have access to something you may not have had before.
And look, we have some great public fishing opportunities. We have some excellent fishing in Arkansas. This is just another opportunity. I mean, and that's what we're always looking for at Game and Fish, is new ways to provide the public opportunities and connect Arkansans to the great outdoors.
Something new, something exciting you can look forward to. Or maybe you got your old same fishing hole you've been going to for years, but how cool is it to have access to something new?
Something a little bit different, man. Something a little different, yeah.
Well, I would love to try it. Hopefully somebody will let me on their land. I wouldn't mind fishing a little bit. It's summertime.
AGFC.com. All you got to do is go apply, Hayden.
$5. Simple as that. Well, we know it's summertime, too. It's a great time for fishing when it's not super hot, when it's up in those triple digits, too. But a lot of kids out of school right now, not a lot of education going on, and you guys are offering them, you know what, let's get them in the classroom virtually, too.
We're not going to make the kids go to school this time, though, right? You know, we're not going to rush. We're not going to rush going back to school. We're going to send the teachers back to school.
How about that? I love the reversal. I love the reversal.
No, you know, Hayden, we talk a lot here on the Outdoor Report about various education programs. I know you're a big user of our Downtown Nature Center in Little Rock. You and Tanner are down there all the time. But our education division does so much work around the state. We talk of some of the high-profile things like the Archery in the Schools program, the Youth Shooting Sports program, many other things that we do. But we want to let teachers and administrators know about some of these things. And we're starting a thing called the School of Conservation Leadership.
Love that.
And we have identified, we have a relatively new Chief of Education, Mary Beth Hatch, who is has kind of been on the other side of our programming as a teacher and administrator, right? Pushing Game and Fish programming, promoting it through the classroom. Well, now that she's with us, she really wants to ramp that up, okay? And so what we're doing, if we've got some schools that we've identified that do this very well.
Okay.
They avail themselves of many of our different educational offerings from Arkansas Game and Fish. And so on Thursday, July 25th, from 10 to 11 a.m., we're going to have sort of an informational virtual meeting. So if you're a teacher or administrator out there that wants to get involved with this programming, look, all we're concerned about is educating the next generation of Arkansans about the importance and instilling them a passion and a love for conservation in our natural places here in Arkansas. And what better way to do that is to talk to the teachers and let them implement some of this programming in their classes. And teachers, it's fun stuff. I mean, whether it's going to one of our nature centers on a field trip, or actually getting out in the field and going out in a stream and collecting bugs to understand the health of your aquatic habitat. Maybe a nearby stream to your district. So many things out there. So agfc.com to sign up for this virtual sort of informational seminar Thursday, 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning.
What great ideas to give them, spread them out throughout the school year too. Because I love a good book. We all love a good book, but hey, sometimes the best education, you get those kids out in
Absolutely. And the great thing, Hayden, is like getting out in the field, and then maybe there's a book that ties to that back in the classroom for English curriculum, or a math lesson or something like that. So all of this stuff works together, and we would love to get more schools and teachers involved in our educational
programming.
programming.
Before August too, right before kids start going back.
It's great timing.
Look at
right?
that.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, you educated me today.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Well, I'll try.
Good to see you, sir.
Thanks, Hayden.
Thank you as always. Folks, remember, agfc.com. What a great opportunity for fishing, great opportunity for those teachers to educate, get the information about the amazing outdoors we have here in the natural state. Check it out, agfc.com and thv11.com.